It's time to look at what Call for an Uprising has been up to. As usual, Call for an Uprising with his crazy conspiracy theory channel is ban evading yet again. He made this channel, as he usually does, called A Call for Glitter Kittens, which now that it has been monetized after doing his bullshit, has changed to A Call for an Uprising. So now he can monetize his terrible conspiracy videos. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, he's still doing the voice, too. Yikes. How did it get monetized? He does this thing where he'll make, like, 3 or 4 videos on a new ban-evading channel that he'll call, like, A Call for a Rainbow or A Call for a Glitter Kittens or whatever. And he'll do faux videos where he puts on this really offensive, like, affect and, basically makes fun of people like me, trans people, people who debunk him, all sorts of stuff. He probably is going to do that in this video. He's basically trying to game the system. And of course, eventually he gets caught, as he always does, and then he jumps to a new channel. It's very, very silly.
Everybody, welcome to A Call for Glitter Kittens, and today we're celebrating. We did it! We made it! We've been approved by YouTube, and now we can become YouTube famous. I want to thank all of you for helping me. I'm going to celebrate all night tonight into the morning hours, and we're going to start with a special clip, and then my 2 favorite YouTubers get together to talk anime.
Oh yeah, because Surus... Surus and I did a thing together, and Surus and I have both covered Call for an Uprising before, so he's probably going to make fun of us.
Oh, I'm going to explode at my fans. I'm going to explode. It's so exciting. Okay, well, let's start here. Here's a little treat. Meow. Whoa. Meow. Meow. Excited kitties everywhere. I just reviewed a brand new clip from a brand new film about cats. My favorite thing. Take a look at this.
Gotta skip past this for obvious reasons. It's someone just replaces the velociraptors with kitties.
What is that?
God, the audio mixing is so bad. You gotta turn down the music call. Oh, you got a mouse for me, kitty. Good job.
Isn't that great? What is that special? Oh, I love it. I just love the cats. Okay. Now we're gonna have my 2 favorite YouTubers. Hannah Reloaded. He is the best. He is such a handsome guy. And Cirrus, she's a special lady. And the 2 of them get together to talk about Pokemon and then crazy conspiracy nuts too. But there's
Did we talk? Oh, we did talk about Pokemon briefly.
grown people who don't think they have anything wrong with them in their heads because they don't. Talking about Pokemon and anime.
Yeah. You talk about the fact that you think the world is run by Satanists and that you think vaccines are bad. Yeah.
Take a listen.
See, I think Venusaur is ugly, but I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's precious to me. But Venusaur is, like, it's like...
He pulled for my stream and not Surus's. Take that, Surus.
Venusaur does not have a glow-up. Charmander has a glow-up.
Yeah.
Every... Charmander, like, has that awkward teenage phase. I hate the look of Charmeleon. But as soon as Charmander becomes Charizard, you're just like, oh... you're fine. You know that friend in high school that everybody made fun of, but like once they became an adult, they were hot? That's Charmander. That's Charmander.
Okay. Sure. I can see that.
That friend that you had that grew up to become a Call for an Uprising, Alex Jones, that's Venusaur. But they just grow up and now you're just ashamed of what they've become.
Yeah, they talk about vaccines in really bad ways all over the internet. I can see that.
Now I'm just imagining Bulbasaur like being all cute and then turning into Venusaur and just hosting their own podcast where they're going, okay, guys, we need to talk about the chemtrails. No, Not my poison powder. That's definitely real.
Venusaur participated in the January 6th riots at the Capitol. Fun fact.
Oh, dearie me, my. See, now I'm... God, see, now knowing that Venusaur has things like Solar Beam, a literal handheld, like, almost nuclear device that it has access to, just imagining if people had Pokemon during the January 6th riots.
Wasn't that cool? What Pokemon are you? These are people.
Apparently, Call for an Uprising is allergic to fun. Fun is not allowed. When you were an adult, you're only... that's way too loud, I'm sorry. When you're an adult, you're only allowed to talk about the fact that you think Satanists are an actual threat to your life. And then you go and hide in your house and make videos without showing your face. That's what being an adult's about.
Who are out in the real world, who have opinions that don't matter. That matter. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, there's other special things I want to do. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Someone's knocking on my door. You hear that? I'm afraid to answer. I heard that bad things can happen if you answer.
People say you and Cirrus want to fuck Pokemon in the comments. I'm sure they do.
Door and you don't know who is it?
I think we made a joke about that. Did we make a joke about someone fucking Mewtwo? Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of a different time.
There. Mailman. Mailman. Oh, it's the mailman. Okay. All right, let me just get the mail real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. You don't have... You're a cheap Sorry about that, folks. Don't worry. I know you're upset. I know. I had to do it, though. But don't worry, I'm not covered in blood or anything like that. For whatever reason, the inside of that guy was filled with funfetti icing. Man. Guy really was a cupcake, I guess, after all. Woo! Well, folks, we got the channel where we need to get it. It's now ready to go. It's ready for real content, important content. And unlike the cupcakes you saw earlier in the video, or should I say fruits.
He's so mad. He's always so mad. Call. If you don't want people to make fun of you, then stop promoting nonsense. It would be tremendously helpful.
There's actually real content being produced here, and I can't be stopped. That's right. I can't be stopped. Take down this channel, take down the next. Old Call ain't going nowhere, fruits. And I'll tell you one thing. You got these guys talking about being embarrassed. They're like, that's the friend that you don't want. When you grow up, you're embarrassed to know who he is. I can't imagine how embarrassed your families are of you two. Now, does it get under my skin? Of course not. But I know you guys are on the flag committee. Specifically loving to flag videos. It's not going to work. Because I ain't going nowhere. And overnight, I'll get more subs than you because my subs will come back because they...
Probably. You got a lot of crazy conspiracy theorists who like you. That doesn't surprise me.
Like the content and they're real legitimate people, unlike the atheist/satanic community where people pretend that they don't have hot dogs between their legs. And
ooh, he's very mad on this one. Is he mad because this channel, every time he does a channel, it gets less and less subscribers? Fewer and fewer. Grammatically correct. I think he's mad. You know what feels good about stuff like this? Not only do I get to make fun of him, and it seems like Call thinks I want him to go away forever. And if he did, it would be fine. But, like, I love that Call for an Uprising is on YouTube to an extent, because I get to make fun of him. It's beautiful. I get to point out how ridiculous his conspiracy theories are. That's the whole point of this show, Call. I love it. Please keep going. You're so mad. And you know what I like about it, too? Is the fact that I'm trans and the fact that a trans person is making fun of him. I think that probably gets to him more than if I was just a random, cis person doing it. I think it annoys him a lot that not only am I making fun of him, but my audience, which are, a lot of them are in the LGBT community, look at him and make fun of him. It's pretty good. I enjoy it.
And act like they've got tacos. Don't think so. Never gonna happen. Take all the pills you want to take.
I have. They're pretty good. Thanks, Call.
You are what you are, brother. Brother. And let me make another thing perfectly clear to those of you here. I know you're gonna miss a call for glitter kittens. I know. But guess what? There's gonna be another channel coming out soon, another backup, because I'm gonna have them all ready to go in my holster. That way when
The proper terms are Pepsi and vegetable.
a channel gets strikes and I can't upload for a week, you don't have to worry at all. You won't.
I know, right? The best thing about my pills is that they're actually affordable because I can pay for insurance with the money I make on my YouTube channel and Twitch because I'm actually monetizable permanently because I'm not a big piece of shit. It's real fun. You should try it sometime, Call. You'll not have to make channel after channel. It'll be fun.
Even know, because I'll be in your feed when I upload on the other channels and you won't know the difference. And I'll keep going and going and going like the old Energizer battery. Just unlike the old Energizer battery, I can stay up.
Do you mean Energizer Bunny? I know the bunny is, for the battery, but usually people reference the Energizer Bunny, not just the battery.
All night and day and continue at it right here on this wonderful platform known as YouTube. Now, I want to remind those of you here, and again, I'm sorry about this is covered in icing here. I want to just remind you that I have multiple channels. Now, obviously, all of you are here from my channel with the black background, which is about 100,000 subs. I have a channel, I've made it clear a couple times today, blue background, 50,000 subs from 2018, got taken down, mysteriously back up and approved. No idea how long that'll last. But for the time being, make sure you sub there, here.
Imagine being such a piece of shit that you have to start color coding your channels because you have to jump between them so often. Oh.
And on the original channel, of course, which I'm sure you're all subbed on already. That way, you won't miss out. And when I come back with another Rainbow Kitten Cupcake Snowflake channel, I promise you I will. Then you could sub to that one as well, and we'll have a good time, and we'll just continue to beat the algorithm to a bloody pulp, because that's what we do. We don't lay down for anybody. We don't take it up the rear for anybody.
You should try it. It's pretty fun. If you hit that right spot, it's excellente. If you can find someone that actually loves you, I'd highly recommend it.
And we sure as hell don't play with Pokemons and talk about things
The plural of Pokemon is Pokemon. And I think you know that.
that aren't real like they're real. These are the people that are complete fruits in this world.
That's true. I am very fruity.
Flagging, censoring people while they put their thumbs in their rear end and play with Pokemons.
I don't use my thumb. I have a toy, obviously. I'm an adult. Jesus Christ, Call. Go into a sex shop for once in your life.
And Lord knows what else these freaks are doing. But the simple fact of the matter is, I'm back.
In order to be back, you would have had to go anywhere. You've been here the whole time. You're just on different channels.
And I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I thank you guys for being here. Sorry about what I had to do to Rainbow Kittens, Glitter Kittens, whatever his name was. But I promise, he's got a cousin somewhere, and he'll be popping his head up pretty soon, so we'll see more of those kittens, which, by the way, was pretty funny. For those of you SJW warriors...
He did it! SJWs. Unironic use of SJW in the year of our Lord 2021.
Flaggers, cancel culture, who've been canceling all these people around the world on the internet, in life. There ain't no cancellation date for this show. There's never gonna be.
Then stop breaking the rules. Stop breaking the rules then, Call.
The only way you're canceling it is you get a bullet and you put it right between my eyes.
Yikerinos. Do you immediately go to threats of violence? Why? Call, I don't want you to be hurt in any way, but if you break YouTube TOS, what do you think's gonna happen? Stop spreading misinformation.
because I ain't going nowhere. And that's the bottom line. I thank you guys for listening to today's show. Love you all. I appreciate all of you. God bless all of you and your families.
Let's see if he's got any new videos. No, it's just that. Let me see his other channel. What's he uploaded lately? I'd like an actual conspiracy video and not just him being salty.
If you've ever had...
It's the blue one. You will not believe this satanic merchandise.
If you've ever had... Because this
For an
a call for an uprising.
This is a call for...
Ooh, it's like an old Spencer Gifts. Remember when Spencer Gifts looked like that?
For an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I wanted to cover this because it's just absolutely ridiculous. I've covered this shirt before in a video where there was Hollywood celebrities at Comic-Con wearing some of these types of shirts that talk about summoning demons. All this stuff is right in front of...
He's legitimately so dumb that he'll see ironic t-shirts. Like, I have a t-shirt somewhere. It's probably in the laundry or something. Maybe it's in my closet. That says, like, Satan loves me, and it's like a rainbow shirt. He unironically thinks people who buy these and wear these believe in Satan. Like, how detached from reality are you that you don't understand that people are wearing these things ironically and also to upset people like him who get triggered by people who are making fun of the fact that they believe in Satan in 2021? Believes in demons. I'm the child, though, because I enjoy games that are fun. But he's an adult because he believes in very real things. Like demons!
of our faces, and for them to constantly say, we're making it all up. Oh, these Christians are crazy. They're constantly deflecting all the things that we talk about, from backmasking to ritual sacrifice. They're showing it, and they're even selling shirts. Now, I'm sure some of you are familiar with Spencer Gifts. It's pretty much a store. It's just an awful store. It was around when I was young.
This isn't even what they look like anymore. Hold on. Spencer Gifts. Spencer's Gifts look very different now than they used to. They look like my local one, which I guess I haven't seen in a year because, you know, COVID. Haven't been to the mall. Look like this now? They have a more, how do I put this? The style they're trying to go for is quite a bit different than it used to be, which is this picture that he's using. Kind of like how Hot Topic has changed a lot, too. Just changes.
Or pretty young in my teenage years. It's in every mall for the most part.
Ooh, I have a lot of these t-shirts. The Let's Sacrifice Toby and all those shirts. I own a lot of those.
In America, most malls.
What's backmasking? It's the boomer belief that, like, the Beatles and other musicians put satanic messages into their records that you can hear if you play them backwards.
Malls, I should say. Can't say everyone for sure. But
Fancy silver hat. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I've been to multiple malls in my day when I was younger and seen this store. They sell nothing but disgusting, disturbing, satanic type of crap. I remember they used to sell the shirts with the pentagram and all that stuff. But now they're selling shirts that I want to show you how they are promoting Satanism and magic as cool, and of course mocking our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And this is all okay, right? Remember, these people, oh, we're not real.
Yeah, it is okay. People have a First Amendment right to mock religions if they want. I try not to do it as much anymore because I find it kind of cringe. Unless you're, like, espousing ridiculous stuff about demons and Satanists, like Call for an Uprising does. But, like, yeah, people have the right to make fun of religions, whatever the religion is.
Really worshippers of Satan, right? But they constantly are showing you the same imagery, right? The pentagrams, you know, the ritual circles, the Baphomet. It's unbelievable how in our faces all this is. So take a look at some of these disturbing shirts. Oh, wait, before we even get to the shirts, just so people are aware, I mean, they're actually selling Baphomet items at this store, including the...
I have a Baphomet statue back there. Someone sent it to me. They're funny. Call, we buy them because we think they're funny or edgy. If you're like a teenager and you want to be like, I'm going to stick it to my parents. I'm going to buy Baphomet, whatever. People who are buying these outside of a very select few people who are Satanists don't buy these things because they're like, hail Satan. They're like, haha, Daddy Sume got bingo? Let me see your bingo card.
The Baphomet necklace where you can see the goat with breasts and a penis that they worship. You got your
I just learned today that I am Baphomet. Tits and a penis. Illuminati, Flat Earth, chemtrails, spurious symbology, satanic child abuse. When did chemtrails come up? Who said chemtrails? Venusaur? Did we mention that? You know what? That actually, we probably did mention that. Fair enough. Illuminati, Flat Earth, chemtrails, spurious symbology, satanic. Right on. Okay, yeah, you win. I'll write your name down. Yeah.
Inverted Baphomet pentagram necklaces. I mean, all this stuff just so obvious, yet nobody believes it. It's all a big gag, right? It's all for fun.
It is, literally, yes. Okay, so Daddy Sume won the bingo. That's the bingo winner for the day. We can keep playing for fun, though. Let me pull up my Word document. Give it to Jezebel. Okay. Can do. Where is Jezebel in chat so I can gift the sub? There we go. Gift sub. Gift sub. Processing. I'm a goat. Yes, I am a goat. There you go.
I mean, give me a break. So let's start with the most disturbing one, which they have listed as a bestseller. It says, let's sacrifice Toby. And you see children holding, a girl holding up a knife, the other boy holding down this kid's legs, and they appear that they're going to stab him with the knife. You could see the block.
Yeah, Call, it's a joke. I'll explain this in a way you can understand, actually. In the last video we watched, where you changed your recent Call for Glitter Kittens channel to a new Call for an Uprising channel, you made a joke in that video where you, as a delivery driver, went into the house of the host of Call for Glitter Kittens and cut them apart with a chainsaw, right? As a joke. Cutting someone apart with a chainsaw is an incredibly disgusting and violent act. That doesn't mean I assume you actually want to do that. You're doing it as a joke. You're using violence as a punchline. You're taking the extreme of the situation and making it so crazy that it's funny because it's over the top. This is the same thing. Do you understand? You made the same joke as this shirt did, but you think this shirt is satanic. It's not. It's a joke about this. It's a joke about the absurdity of the situation and the juxtaposition between the innocent children and the extreme crazy situation that is sacrificing a child. That's the joke.
Box at the bottom with the...
I swear, half of debunking conspiracy theorists is just explaining basic human subtlety and human humor to people. It's very weird.
666 on it. Remember, comedy and deflection they constantly use to make people think that this stuff's not really going on. It also enhances the power of the spell and the power of their craft by showing this to everyone and revealing themselves. But
oh yeah, he believes in magic too. Me liking Pokemon, which is a game, is childish, but he literally believes in magic as an adult.
people just are so dumbed down, they think everything is a big sarcastic joke. So they have these shirts here, and people are wearing these. Let's sacrifice Toby. Showing you children sacrificing another children, and this is supposed to be funny. Meanwhile, in reality, children are being sacrificed every single day in satanic rituals around the world. Hundreds of thousands of children go missing every year, never to be found, when there's a camera on every street corner, a camera on every phone. You can't go anywhere without being seen or caught on camera. Yet these kids are just going missing all of a sudden. A lot of these kids have their own cell phones. What happened to them, right? They decide to smash their phone and they go missing or leave their phone behind, right? because they're all victims of this. The trafficking people talk about, it's not just about, oh yeah, they're buying and selling for sex like they try to make it out to be. This is for black magic rituals that involve, yes, child abuse.
The Demon Cat one's cool. I think Sarah has this one. A lot of these shirts got sent to us in a P.O. box, and I took most of them, and Sarah took the Demon Cat one, I think.
But as well as human sacrifice. So you can see the shirt, and they've listed as bestseller, complete joke. They have, shirts like this where they're just playing off of it, right? Demon Cat, where they have the little girl sitting inside of the pentagram, and the cat with the Baphomet horns on it, just making a mockery of this type of stuff.
Yeah, they're making fun of you. It's like a cute, it's a cat, but it's a demon. That's the joke.
Which is the truth. They're making a mockery of this stuff so that people out there continue to be dumbed down. So when they find channels like this, they're already desensitized from this stuff, and they already think it's a giant joke because
it is. Demons are not real. Demons aren't real.
Of stuff like this. Haha, nice shirt, You get the Sell Your Soul shirt. It says economics for kids. You see the stand, cash for souls, $5. So pretty much just showing you what really happens. These people all sell their souls. These people who become rich and famous, everybody's heard all of these celebrities talk about selling their souls, but they think it's like some big joke. Nobody ever laughs when they go, I sold my soul for rock and roll, or I sold my... Nobody laughs, so why are they constantly saying it? From Bob Dylan on, all these musicians who talk about selling their soul, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, right? This is some big joke. They're showing you they sell their souls, right?
It's a joke, Call, and it's not to desensitize anyone. Most people, let me put it this way, most young people in the age group of people who are going to buy this shirt don't think demons are literally real in the way that you do, and even if they do, they'd still wear a shirt like this because it's clearly a joke.
And they want the souls of children, so of course these shirts are geared towards kids because these people are as sick as they come. Now, here's a shirt I just want to show people. Archery for beginners, so they have, a kid shooting a flaming thing, and a flaming, arrow into somebody else who's on a giant bullseye. But you can even see the guy here who's modeling the shirt. He's got the all-seeing eye tattooed on his arm. He's got...
Anytime there's an eye anywhere, it's those darn Freemasons.
The pentagram, looks like, on his arm. Or some type of satanic... looks like the pentagram. I need my glasses to make sure of that, but I could be wrong. But it looks like he's got the pentagram on him, but he's definitely got the all-seeing eye on him. Just normal stuff, right? This guy just happened to randomly get hired, right, for this. Complete joke. It really is. You see, here's another shirt here. Timmy Has a Visitor, where you see the Grim Reaper showing up for this young boy, this young child. A lot of these shirts are just, geared towards children. Really sick mind.
They're not for children, you idiot. They're geared towards children. These are for 16 and up, probably. Maybe if you're an edgy 15-year-old. It's not for children because there's a kid on it, you idiot. Yeah, notice the 25-year-old child model. They're adult shirts, you idiot.
Mindset that people have. But again, they're desensitizing people from caring about kids. Right? They constantly want to make it sound like on TV, oh, who wants to have kids? What a drag. And they're making children seem more like adults. Right? This is all part of the process, the mind control that they're putting everyone under. You can see this shirt, let's run away from our problems. So they're pretty much promoting kids running away from home.
Are all conspiracy theorists like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, and they just literally take everything literally, and they're unable to understand the difference between people being humorous and making jokes and real declarations of what they want you to do?
Right? Life skills, it says. As if it's funny for kids to run away from home. And I know people will go, oh, have a sense of humor. It's just a big joke. But
yes, it is. It's literally that. There's no more to the conversation.
It's not.
It is.
It's not a big joke. It's real sick stuff. Promoting tattoos. You can see the all-seeing eye and some demon home tattoo kit for a rainy day fun. Kid tattooing the other kid, right? Just more bloodletting rituals that they're promoting.
Tattoos are bloodletting rituals now? Oh, boy.
The same stuff over and over. You get the devil here on the news, right? Just showing you in plain sight all of this stuff over and over. Then you get cult music, sing-along, where you get these kids sitting inside of a pentagram. you know, and a child in a red, you know, they look like they're in druid outfits, right? It's more desensitizing, and they're doing cult music, and they're making a big mockery because everybody knows. People like me were talking about backmasking, the dangers of backmasking, how they use it. Everybody's been talking about it since people figured it out, you know, back from the days of the Beatles, right? I've shown it many times.
You know, during that period of time that definitely wasn't called the Satanic Panic, and instead is called that period of time. Everyone was very reasonable about Satanism and definitely didn't have a bunch of mass hysteria.
There's many documentaries out there. This is part of black magic. This is what Aleister Crowley talks about in the Law of Reversals. Doing
magic isn't real.
Things in reverse, casting spells in reverse, right? Learning how to do things backwards. That's what Satanists are taught. And they invert everything, right? So you see that, and then you see another one, or you could even see them with the records doing the backmasking, right? You know, this stuff's not here by coincidence. Somebody just didn't make the shirt because they were like, oh, remember the Satanic Panic in the 80s?
That's literally what happened, minus the silly voice. They went, all right, we're doing these shirts that are juxtaposing childish imagery that evokes like 70s illustration with demonic shit because we're selling these at Spencer Gifts and Hot Topic. What do? I don't know, a bunch of crazy boomers used to think that records used to have Satanist messages if you played them backwards. Let's reference that. That's literally what happened, Call.
It'd be real funny if we make shirts with, kids sacrificing other kids because, today's children are so aware of this stuff.
You know, people...
They're not for children. These are shirts for adults. You stupid asshole.
Everybody out there sound asleep. They're not aware of this stuff. This is a different generation. Obviously, they want this stuff out there to desensitize. And then, of course, it wouldn't be normal, right, unless they were mocking our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So you get Jesus riding on a dinosaur. Ha ha. Oh, it's so funny, right?
That's pretty funny.
He's got glasses on, his arms up. And listen, I understand people say, well, that's not the real Jesus, the depiction of Jesus. Yeah, but my point is that this is what society views Jesus as, like this image here, okay? I'm not saying that is the image of Christ, but this is just them mocking followers of Christ, right? With him sitting on top of a dinosaur, just stupid shirts like this that people wear, and they think everything's just a big freaking joke, and then when Christians say something about it, it's like, oh, come on, have a sense of humor, would you? You know, you get other shirts like, digging for treasure. You got kids digging up bodies in cemeteries. I mean, and listen, I don't expect, 10-year-old kids to go in here and shop or 15-year-old kids. Okay? But this is just like
They don't even fit children. They're adult-sized shirts. I literally own some, and I am quite large. My shirts would not fit a child.
millennial mindset, because you're going to have 20-year-old kids who wear these shirts who think they're cool and think they're being funny, right?
Sure.
But then other people see the shirt. Remember,
I'm 27. Am I 27? Hold on. I'm at the age where I stopped remembering exactly what my age is. I'm 27.
Clothing is like an advertisement. People are walking around. I mean, yes, some people will walk around with just a plain shirt. But when people wear stuff like this, obviously someone's going to look right at it and be like, what is that?
Yeah, millennials aren't 20 either. Millennials are in their 30s. 25 to 30. 25 to almost 40, actually, at this point.
And read it and have a big laugh when they're going to realize that they're being desensitized, right? Because they're not going to think that the guy's sacrificing babies and go, oh, your shirt. Some zombie's going to go, oh, that's funny. 666 on the blocks.
Call, if everyone else in society agrees that it's a joke, and you're like the only one who doesn't think it's a joke, then does that mean, what does that mean? If you're the only person who doesn't understand this is a joke, what does that mean? Because to me, that means you're wrong and you just don't get the joke, or you're pretending the joke isn't a joke. If everyone, from the person who makes the shirt, the person who wears the shirt, the person who reads the shirt, if they all understand it's a joke, and you're out here claiming that's not a joke, how is it not a joke? You just don't think it's funny, and you're like paranoid about stuff. Hydrate. That's true. He is the joke.
Sacrifice Toby. Cool, where'd you get it? Spencer's. Oh, cool, everything's a big joke. All right, that's the day and age that we live. So You get these shirts promoting child sacrifice, pretty much child abduction, because you get, shirts promoting kids running away from home. You get shirts with children sitting inside of pentagrams. Remember, these aren't shirts with adults doing this stuff, children.
What? Look at the pictures. These are adults wearing the shirts. What are you talking about?
Right? You get the kids inside the pentagram, the demon cat.
Oh, because they're on the shirts. Again, having a child on a shirt does not mean it's a shirt for children. That's the joke. The joke is the juxtaposition is a joke in which you place certain things in a context that they normally would not be in, thus causing a contrast between the two things to the extent that it becomes humorous. So they juxtapose the innocence of children and the innocence of that 70s children illustration style with things like Satanism or grave robbing or whatever. The juxtaposition between the two things makes it humorous. I feel like I'm explaining humor to an alien or Data from Star Trek or something.
Cat with the Baphomet horns. They're selling Baphomet necklaces and all this crap. And sure, you wouldn't, I know people just go, well, this is what you'd expect from a place like Spencer's. Well, yeah, it's a dump hole. It should have been out of business 20 years ago. It's only in business. We know why, because the people keeping it in business, they don't care if they make money or not on it. They print money, and they want stores like this out there where
Okay, Baja, I hope the exam goes well. Talk to you later.
they can sell this stuff and desensitize people to the truths of our world, especially teens. Spencer's targets teens. That's what it's there for, teens. So they
Do teens even, first of all, do teens go to malls? I don't think so. Even when I was a teen, I didn't go to the mall. Secondly, I was just seeing if Jake's still going. Secondly, teens today definitely don't go to the mall, right? They don't care. I think most stores that, set themselves up in malls and are a mall-based business, Spencer's and Hot Topics and FYEs and all those, they're probably going to go out of business because of things like Amazon. That's fine.
They selling them Baphomet, pentagram shirts, shirts mocking Jesus. What a surprise, right?
That is true. Sounds like he's trying to cancel Spencer's. The irony.
I mean, it's an absolute joke. So, again, pentagrams to the backmasking to all this stuff that we talk about, and then people just go, oh, yeah, you guys are crazy, because that's how the mind control works. It's absolutely
Everyone who doesn't agree with me is mind controlled.
disgusting. What an embarrassment for anyone who shops at Spencer Gifts. I mean, really? I'd rather wrap myself up in toilet paper looking like the mummy
Do it.
than wear anything from that dump hole. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you.
I really want to know what Call for an Uprising looks like. Hey! Jake, thank you for raiding. Welcome, raiders. Today is Tinfoil Tuesday. We're taking a look at all sorts of conspiracy theories. I hope you're having a good one. I hope the stream was good. I assume you went through the pain of reading the overture to Jordan Peterson's new book. My condolences for that. Everyone, I can't imagine there's anyone in my chat who doesn't already follow the incomparable Actual Jake. But if you haven't, go to twitch.tv/actualjake. I'll put a link in the chat. And go give the Corn Man a follow, okay? He does all sorts of trash. Where is the link? Corntacular Jake. I agree. Here's the link. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome, Corn Cult. If for some reason you don't know who I am, I'm Hannah. I'm a trans leftist streamer. I look at conspiracy theories and debunk them on Tinfoil Tuesday. I do Chud Watch, where I do similar stuff to that Jake does on his trash streams. Just look at people like Sargon and Liberty Hangout, John Doyle, Lord of Patriarchy, dunk on them, all sorts of fun stuff. I also cover Sovereign Citizens, all sorts of different things. So give me a follow if you haven't. I've been working with Jake for about a decade on YouTube as well. We have a very similar sense of humor. So anyway, let's finish up this video.
You and your families.
Oh, it's over. That's convenient. Let's go over bits messages and check out the bingo card, and then we'll move on to the next conspiracy.